A beggar carries a little girl to the hospital gates. Upon arrival, a nurse comes out and stops him, saying, "You smell bad, you can't come in." But the beggar pleads, "The child's condition is very serious, please let me in." However, she refuses to let him in. After a while, the beggar still manages to enter the hospital and starts running. A woman sitting in an office sees him come out and tries to stop him. "You are not allowed to enter." The beggar insists. The child is in critical condition. At this point, another member of staff arrives and says, "Despite my warnings, he ran in." The beggar continues to walk while the woman chases him. The woman from the office calls the police. Soon after, a police officer arrives and asks where this man is. The woman replies that he has gone inside. The police officer starts to chase him, but the beggar does not know where the emergency department is. He enters several rooms by mistake and the staff refuses to help him. Finally, a kind-hearted female doctor notices him. The beggar says, "Please save this child." The doctor replies, "Okay, I'll take care of it. Be strong." Then she sends him to a room. On leaving, the police officer approaches him and asks him about the beggar. She tells me, "I don't know where he went," and she walks away. The beggar puts the girl on a hospital bed. At that moment, the same employee of the staff enters and mocks him because he is poor. She orders him to leave the room. The beggar takes some coins from his pocket and hands them to him. He throws them on the ground, mocking him. "Do you think that is enough to pay for treatment?" Another doctor then enters and asks, "What is going on here?" The beggar falls at his feet and begs him, but the doctor pushes him and says, "What are you doing here? This hospital is expensive. Take your child, your shares." At that moment, the kind-hearted doctor returns and says, "I will treat this child." The other doctor retorts, "Are you going to treat a beggar's child?" She replies, "Yes, I will do it in the name of humanity." Shortly after the policeman enters the room, the doctor says, "Arrest this man," but the female doctor intervenes and says, "I will vouch for him." However, the policeman says to the beggar, "Take your child and go." The beggar takes the girl and leaves. The upset doctor also goes outside. The beggar sits with the child. The doctor confronts the policeman and says, "I'm going to treat this girl. What's your problem?" The policeman replies, "I have no problem, but the hospital management doesn't want a beggar to be treated here. This beggar shouldn't be treated here. He has to leave." At that moment, the doctor's mother arrives and says, "My son, your daughter is missing." The doctor replies, "She must be around here. We'll find her." Meanwhile, the doctor looks at the girl's face and is shocked. She turns to the doctor and says, "Is that your daughter?" The doctor is in shock. He remembers that when he left the house, his daughter followed him. He got into the car, and while reversing, he didn't see her. She fell behind the beggar, ran towards him shouting, "Your daughter fell behind!" But the doctor didn't listen to him and left. The beggar then picked up the injured girl and took him to the hospital. Now, seeing his daughter's face, the doctor's so devastated. The female doctor tries to comfort him and takes the girl to treat her. The doctor collapses to the ground in tears. Now that the child pulls his, he is broken. But before, he didn't want to treat a poor man's daughter. If you like this video, don't forget to subscribe.